Welcome to BhaaviTaram video channel. Today, the fifth episode of Aarogya Deeksha. We are going to talk about how protein can be very simple to add in your daily diet and get the maximum benefit out of it. Okay, so let's jump into our presentation and we'll talk more details. So, Aarogya Deeksha, the fifth episode, eating protein made simple. Please listen carefully. I'm not saying it is easy. I'm saying it is simple. When you make things simple, you tend to practice and you follow. Okay, so that's the purpose of this video. Bhavitaram video channel, Intinta Sampada and Arogyam. We want everybody to be happy and healthy or healthy and wealthy. To share health and wealth information with 1 million people by 31st December 2027 in combination with the For Wellness Living Facebook web page. So Bhavitaram YouTube channel and For Wellness Living web page. So before we jump into the topic of how we can make it very simple eating protein on a daily basis, I'm going to talk about two books. This is one of the most popular books. I believe over 15 or 20 million books sold over a period of time. Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. So Stephen Covey talks about the most successful. He did research on most successful people in the world and came up with the seven habits they have. One of the habit, especially most people, again, I'm not going to talk about the habits and all that. He talks about paradigm shift or mindset. Okay. One of the most common thing what I see is this. Every person, doesn't matter the age, background, or experience, expertise that they have something called circle of influence and they have circle of concern. That means, hey, they want to control a bigger space, but they may not have the capability or capacity or the skills. So their circle of influence is this, right? So what we are doing is most people is thinking about circle of concern, but he suggests that you focus on circle of influence and it is a circle. So push from inside, so you are expanding, so the gap is coming down, right? And when I talk about the anything that you want to change for your goodness, for your wellness, for your health, or for your wealth, people say, I don't have time. That is one of the last thing I would like to listen from the people. Everything what I'm going to share here is it is going to save a lot of time and money. And the very thing that you are saying that I don't have, I'm giving you the solution. I hope you get it and you take it serious and practice what I'm saying. The next one book is again Atomic Habits. It's one of the phenomenal book too. So here there's a one key thing. There are many things in that book, but one key thing is you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. The other way I say is, having big dreams is not enough. You need to match with your work ethic. What I say is, if your work ethic is not matching to the level of your dreams, the dreams will fall down to your work ethic. Similarly, and also the other thing is what I can say is, if you have the habits, that's what make you wealthy and healthy. It's not the knowledge, it's not the expertise or the skills and all that. No, the habits make you wealthy. So that's why I wanted to cultivate some of this. So the reason I brought up these two books is, hey, everybody has the same kind of time and energy and everything in this world, but how we distribute it, that makes a difference, right? So hope these two books helps you sets up a little bit mindset. Hey, I want to make some change, I want to take control of my health and well-being. Now, health is a choice, it's not a mystery story, right? The choices you make every day, what you are planning to put in your mouth, is the one determines your health. You cannot say that is there, this is there, I don't know. No, the results will show up. What you are doing on a daily basis, the result will show up, right? Health is a choice, but not a mystery. Now, another concept or mindset I want to have is doing is much easier than you think. Sometimes when you say all these things, when you suggest, okay, do this, oh, do you know my situation? Do you know my that? Nothing to know. Just do it. Provide. Of course, I'm not forcing you to do anything, or I'm only encouraging you to do it because it is going to add value to you. It gives you quality of life and well-being so that you can do better things in other parts of your life or other areas of your life. Okay. So, of course, we talked about this balanced nutrition, protein, carbs, and fat. But today we are just going to more focus on just protein, right? Because this is one of the most important nutrient you are supposed to have in your body, and there are lots of benefits. So don't think that this protein is only for the bodybuilders. It is for every living being. We need it. And in fact, we a couple of weeks back we did a video on protein, but which is in Telugu. It got a tremendous results, and everybody talking about it and watching it, right? So protein is one of the most important aspect of your body. So now, what to do adding protein on a daily basis? I'm going to talk about what are the things, right? So first thing is you need to identify the need. Say, hey, I talk to a lot of professionals. They make, they manage the multiple projects, millions of dollars, hundreds of people. We are doing miracles in the tech world or industrial world, office and hey, when it comes to your own plan, it's very simple. The same techniques that you are using, you call agile programming, agile methodology, or this and that, all that we are doing, project managements. Can you do it here? If you do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, one time, hey, you are all set for probably few years or to the life. But the thing is, taking that few minutes the initiation is required. First thing is identify the need, right? Any project you do it, define the scope. Here you have to figure out how much protein you need. We'll talk about that, right? First question is you have to find out how much protein you need. The next one is what is available. Okay, hey, let's say for example, I need 60 grams of protein. What are the things available for me to do it? In the sense, what kind of sources are different varieties of protein available? And I'm a vegetarian or I'm a non-vegetarian, things like that. We'll talk about it. The next one is allocate daily plan, assuming that you're eating 3 times a day, how much you're going to require in each time, and we'll plan for it. The most important, the killer, whether it's make or break, your plan is controlling the environment. What are you keeping in front of your house or in your pantry or what you're buying, the groceries and how you're planning, right? The next one is, of course, if you are not the main person to cook, we got to share this responsibility or knowledge transfer to the person who is taking care of the cooking. So simple 5 things will make you fix your protein requirement for the life, and probably it will improve a very good quality of life for you, right? Most importantly, one of the important aspect of protein, consuming enough protein, is besides all the 10 different or more benefits that you have, health benefits, one thing is helps you to call something the satiety level or satisfaction level. The moment you eat that food, you feel full for a long time. It takes more time to digest. So if you're time crunch, every 1 hour 2 hours, you don't have to stop and eat food. You don't have waste your time, right? So if someone is saying I don't have time or I don't have money, hey, we have the solution for you. It is going to save your time and money. That's why we are talking about this, right? So protein requirement, how do you define the protein requirement? First thing is, if it is a regular person, based on that, zero point 0.8 kg, zero point 0.8 grams per kg of body weight. At least this is the least amount that I would recommend for anybody. Right? Of course, only unless you have some specific health conditions and all that, but this is general recommendation. Maybe let's say you are an athlete. you need a little bit more protein. Maybe you are really endurance athlete, right? Running or playing tennis, things like that, or soccer. You need a little bit more. Even if you're body weight, lifting, and even wrestling and those kind of things, actually 1.2, 1.5, and 1.6, 1.8 grams per kg of weight is required, right? So now based on this, you pick what is this, right? I'll give an example here uh, with a person who has 60 kgs of weight. Okay, person who has 60 kgs of weight. That means 60 multiplied by 60 kg weight multiplied by 0.8 is about 50 grams, 48 grams, right? But I'll take an example of 60 grams of protein, right? Assuming that 1 gram of protein per kg of weight. So for a person who has 60 kgs, he need a 60 grams of protein on a daily basis because every day the protein has to be replenished, right? So what is available for us? Let's say you were to include 60 grams of protein in your daily nutrition. What is available? So there are varieties of proteins available. Meat is there. Meat is one of the I've been of course I'm a vegetarian. I won't be able to talk much details about the meat, but one good thing about the meat is it has got complete protein because your body needs essential amino acids, non-essential amino acids. Body can produce non-essential amino acids, but essential amino acids you have to give externally, and that is fortunately that is available in meat, like all different meats, like people eat chicken, or people eat goat meat, and all different meats you eat, right? Red meat and varied meatings, so it has got it. And also I think it has got a little bit highest quantity of protein is available. And the next one is of course chicken and all that. The next one is eggs also, right? Poultry, chicken and eggs also. Eggs also a very good source of protein, right? So that is one group. The next group is obviously dairy, right? Dairy means it is a good idea to use the yogurt or cottage cheese. These good are good. Now, the one thing is, of course, whether you go any of these things, the best thing is to consume which is minimum processed, one thing, and also possibly go for the organic, the healthy ones, right? So dairy, we have a yogurt, and nowadays a lot of people are switching to the different types of yogurt. One is a Greek yogurt, basically a little bit more concentrated, and the protein content is more there. Again, but the thing is, if you're using any of these, you don't go for too many flavors and all that. Most of the time, they added sugars and all that. So plain Greek yogurt is a good idea. If you can able to learn to make it home, you can make it at home also. It is a little more processed than the regular yogurt. The other one is, of course, as I mentioned, the cottage cheese, right? So dairy, this is available. Then in the plants, there are a lot of things. Of course, there is lentils and all that, beans and all that has it. One caution on the lentils and beans and all that, they do have a protein, but they also come with high caloric, high carbohydrates. So you have to where you have to control on the quantity or the serving size of those plants. And there are other things in the plant areas like what you call hemp seeds. It has got a very good protein. 2 tablespoons will give you about 12 grams of protein. And chia seeds are there, right? And of course, if you are going for a fat, mm, flax seeds are there like that. And also there in the vegetables also there are a lot of protein. For example, what you call spinach has got a very good protein too. It's a leaf, but it has got, and kale, right? So you have to have a mix and match of those. Then the other one option is, of course, this we need to add and include protein powder. When it comes to the protein powder, again, which protein powder to use? Most of my clients are people whom I talk when they say we buy this protein powder, this has got a bloating problem, gas problem, or digestion problem, or it does not taste good after I drink. The taste in the mouth is for a long time. Yes, there are a lot of things out there, but if you are really want good value for your money, completely organic or plant-based or whey protein and all that, if you are looking for those things, hey, please do consult with us through our website, the For Wellness Living Facebook page, or if you go to the description of the this video, or go to the about section of this YouTube Bhavitaram video channel, you have our contact details. So contact us. The reason is, hey, we are not going to give you this discount code, that discount code, and all that. The reason is we want to talk to you and understand your needs, and we want to show you the value for the money what you're buying, and it's a win-win situation. We want to work, you win, and first we want you to win, and then we want to win, right? Of course, in the plant we have soy protein also, like a soy chunks are there, tofu is there. Now, one again caution is, it's a good idea to buy the proper sourcing quality products, especially the soy. There's a lot of GMO is there, so better to buy organic and right source. Again, this is where we can help you. So the whey protein powders are there, all plant protein powders are there, vegan protein powders are there. We have all choices, and also somebody want like a chocolate or vanilla, berry, all different options we have. But again, we're not going to give you just a link and all, just go buy. No, we want to understand your needs, understand your budget, and we can suggest. So that's why, these are the different options available, right? Now, allocate daily plan. So we said we understand we need 60 grams of protein, right? So if you want to have 60 grams of protein, this is how I want to plan. 50% of the protein you eat in the breakfast. Most people have probably may not agree with this, but with the latest research, and the best way to provide energy and health for your body is you have to give the maximum and the best nutrition in the breakfast. Unfortunately, especially in US also, most of the people, they go drive through or fast foods, and they get some sandwich or what you call bagels or donuts and things like that. No, that is not the best way to wake up your body. So breakfast is the best way to give you the maximum nutrition. So what I'm suggesting is you give 50% of the protein requirement for your day in the breakfast, 30% in the lunch, and 20% in the dinner. That's how you distribute your protein intake. So hey, you're making a plan here. So you're very clear that, man, 50% of my protein out of 60 grams is 30 grams of protein I'm eating at the breakfast. Again, what you call it? 30% of 60 is 18 grams, but I put it as a 20 grams, made it round figure, and do it. Now, you may ask, hey, why I should eat? Because when you take a sleep in the night and wake up in the morning, through the night, your body is working and trying to consume and clean everything, and all the energy and nutrition level is depleted. It's at a zero level. So when you wake up in the morning, and the first meal, I'm not saying that you eat at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Hey, if you have a plan of eating the first meal of the day is at 10 o'clock, it's okay. Whatever you are eating the first meal of the day, you consider that as breakfast. I'm assuming that most people are eating three meal a day. That's why I put the three. Suppose if you are using only 2 meal a day, right? Hey, what you do is 70% give it the first meal of the day, 30% for the second meal of the day, like that you distribute it, right? Because when you wake up in the morning, whole energy, whole nutrition and everything, the storeroom is empty. So you are feeding it, you're boosting, turbocharging, and also, I know through the day you are very active and working. So you need energy, you need more nutrition, right? It's very simple. So that's why. So allocate this way, and your confusion goes away. Hey, I know 30 grams of protein I need in the breakfast. Now, what is my choices? So what you got to do is you have to control the environment here. So stock up the ingredients. Now, most people love to stock up the what you call pantry or the refrigerator in the weekend. Yes, it is good. Certain I buy everything for whole week and keep it in the refrigerator. Is a good idea, but if you can minimize, maybe stock up your refrigerator once in 2 days or 3 days if your schedule permits. Okay. Reason is I don't want to put a lot of things in the fridge for a long time. Of course, even if you are not there, store is keeping, but at least mental satisfaction, stock up. What do you stock up in the ingredients? right? For example, I'm a vegetarian. In dairy, I have Greek yogurt, I have a paneer, then soy tofu, right? So some people call tofu, some people call tofu paneer. Then uh, uh, these kind of things you plan. Or if you're a non-vegetarian person, you let maybe cut the pieces or marinate the things, your chicken or mutton, meat, however you call those things, keep them in the refrigerator. Plan for it, right? Plan for it, because if it is available in front of you, if you are able to see it, you can do it. If, let us say, if you're not planned for it, right? You get whatever you like, whatever you see in first thing in the front, you eat that. So that's where you're actually spoiling the plan. So I'm sure if you're working on a big project, you have a critical path and you have like agile methodology or a daily planning and everything is happening same. Similarly here, you do it, and what you do is you develop a system of your own, right? So stock up the ingredients in the pantry. If it is a soya chunks, maybe you are not keeping the refrigerator. But if it is a tofu, you are keeping in the refrigerator. Your yogurt, your cottage cheese, paneer, things like that. And if required, let's say paneer, you can cut and keep it anytime. You can just like that take it. And suppose if you want to marinate once in 2 days or once in 3 days. It takes 5 minutes to do it. All you got to do is just plan and do it. Stock up things. If you want, prep the ingredients. Suppose sometimes, hey, I want to maybe saute what you call this meat, or saute the tofu or paneer and keep it in the refrigerator. And when I want to take it, I'll just warm it up a little bit more and eat it. Probably it's a good idea, but if you can do it fresh, it's fantastic. But anything that you plan in advance, what happens is your meal will be ready in 5 minutes. That's it, because you are already the preparation is done, cutting things or marination things or sorting out, and all that is available, right? It's very easy for you. Then have some default meals, 8 to 10 or 12, favorite choices, keep in mind, and just recycle them every week. So today you eat this, tomorrow you eat this, tomorrow this. Hey, every Monday I want to eat this, every Tuesday I want to this. Right? So that way what happens is you don't have to guessing game or don't have to think what I am doing. And also keep on the weekends or holidays you have, and start experimenting and start learning new things, so those can be added to your default list, right? When you do this, what happens is it's very easy and all that. And also always, what I would say is out of 60 grams of protein, so 30 to maybe around 30 grams or even up to 30, yeah, about 30 or 40 grams of food you eat from the food, whole foods and tofu, all these things. Then another 25 to 30 grams you can take the whey protein or the plant protein or the soy protein, the powder I'm talking, which can be a very supplement, and we will guide you when you come back to us, right? Especially you're on the travel, it's a good idea to pack your protein and go. Let's say you're a person morning all rush, just take the little bit protein powder, and if you want, add some skim milk or whole milk, both works, and put a fruit or something, blend it and drink it and go. No, man, I don't have all the time. Just put the protein powder in a shaker cup and add water or add some milk, shake it up, and just on the go you enjoy. Right? So if you do this, if you have a plan, you controlling the environment, it becomes very simple. So see, I talked about a plan of 60 grams of protein for you. Let's say somebody need 100 grams of protein, or somebody give 125 grams of protein, or somebody makes 150 grams of protein. Very simple. What you are doing, you are scaling up. Or if someone needs only 30 grams of protein based on their weight, age, and all that, so you scale down. So right, it's a percentages. We said 50% of the protein requirement for the day, give it in the breakfast, right? Then 30% in the lunch, 20% in the dinner. Very simple. So if you have plans, right? That's why I said, your systems will help you to accomplish, right? So your area of concern is this big, but your influence was in this area. Can you expand? Right? So that's how it happens. Now, the next one is, of course, if you're not the person who is cooking the food, right? Your mom is cooking, or your maid, or somebody is where your roommates or whatever. What you do, share your plan and involve everyone. Otherwise, what happens is, hey, somebody, my mom cooked this or my wife cooked that, and you ate, then you are spoiling your schedule, eating whatever you want, right? Now when you talk about this, educate other people, because this is required for everybody, they also start supporting you and they will be happy too. See, especially if you're a lady or a housewife or a mom who is taking care of the kitchen, cooking things every day, it might be difficult for you to plan things, man. Oh, what to do, what to do, what to do. No, you have prepared plan, it becomes their life easy, and also everybody happy. Otherwise, oh, I don't need this, I don't need this, all that kind of things will go away. So one plan, it's a lifelong journey. What we are talking about, we are talking about lifestyle changes for the health and well-being, right? So thank you for watching, liking, like, share, and subscribe, and also share with family and friends. We really appreciate your time, your encouragement, and also we are happy that you are all sharing some of the comments and your thoughts. Please keep doing, and let's make this Bhavitaram video channel and for wellness living with Facebook page as your go-to resource. It's not because we are getting the name or anything. It is useful for you. It is helping for you to live healthy and wealthy for a long time. And we look forward to see you one more video. Next video in Aarogya Deeksha Shirshika is the sixth one, and that's a final. So with this, we are done. Keep living, keep healthy, keep happy.